was some hints of some infidelity going on. I had a friend of mine to do a few circles around this person's house while I was in Memphis. Who initiated the divorce?
Well, she initiated the divorce because me, I wouldn't go nowhere. I was going nowhere. Man, we've been married for 18 years.
I would kick in on the physical intimacy part. Cooking in thongs, walking around the house almost daggone butt naked.
This is my regret as a man. I couldn't keep a woman happy enough to stay with me.
My sister was like, can you at least put some X-Lax in his food? Can you do something?
Woman cannot raise a man either.
Exactly.
I don't care. Like, they can raise to the best ability, but...
My relationship with my dad growing up, I'm the only child he got. It was horrible.
How was y'all relationships now with y'all dad? He's not there, like, emotionally. He's not there physically. He's not there financially.
My dad is deceased now, so ain't no relationship. And before he died, there wasn't a relationship. We didn't talk or anything. When y'all are intimate, do y'all call y'all me and daddy?
Why didn't you tell me first? They're gay, or they just wanna experience to see if they like girls. But don't come over here trying to make me your experience. I was just crying. I was hysterical. Do you think you'll date a guy at all? I'm not gonna get to experience grandkids. She's not gonna experience motherhood. Do you think God will forgive you? Dating is deadly in 2023. So what I mean by that, y'all see it all around the world. Like, people in these relationships, marriages, it ain't even just the single people. People are out here just getting offed by their significant others because of jealousy, and people just crazy, and people can't take rejection, don't know how to move on and stuff like that. So I'm here to give my opinion on the single life, that trying to date out here these days. 2023 is hard out here, and I'm gonna speak for the women, us single ladies. It's hard out here for us because, in my opinion, I don't want just anybody.
The size of the ring.
No, I put on one of them.
The size of the house now.
Yeah, don't put me on where I gotta be looking in. When I buy my house, I want it to be the perfect house for me.
My kitchen and my bathroom is gonna be the two main things. The size of the eggplant.
Hell yeah, bro. I don't want no fucking shrimp.
Come out the bathroom with your lingerie or in your birthday suit. You hop in the bed with him and this man just rolls over on you. Some of us want to be so badly in a relationship, or just to say, I have a man, that we forgive, we forget, we sweep it under the rug. We hurt ourselves because we have failed for the potential. All the signs because we desire a relationship, a man that don't give a fuck about us. And if they don't want to stand on business, fine. It's a million more in the sea. Just not one of them parents that's gonna be your friend. I'm gonna put it down. If you're doing bad in school, you're gonna get punished for it. I'm not gonna go out and buy you a new pair of sneakers and you got all else on your report card. You get reward. I reward my children for good, not for bad. You know that was your baby on that camera. You know that was your baby you seen on the news that took that person's life. And you gonna hide them out. You gonna lie for them. Girls be out here wilding too. They be robbing. They be carjacking. They do everything the boys do. So it's just not a boy thing. It's both. They all out here running wild, running damn crazy on these pills. Be their friend, you don't want to turn them in and stuff. That it's only jail or hell.
We're gonna always be bickering, as y'all say, nagging, as y'all say, because we don't have an understanding. Who wouldn't? It's just like working at a job and you know your raise is due, but your manager giving you the runaround. Your raise is well overdue. You supposed to got a raise 2-3 months ago, and the manager keep on telling you he got to look into it, or he gonna have that sit down and talk with you, but he never does. You gonna keep asking about your money, right? Because that's important to you, right? Right. So that's the same thing. We feel like that's important to us. Knowing where we stand with a person. Knowing where we stand with a man.
And if we don't have that clarity, you won't have any peace. I don't care about really where the first date is. Only thing I care about, don't think I'm gonna come to your house on the first date.
I feel like you should accept people for who they is. Like,
For me, I'm not gonna let social media dictate what kind of man I should talk to, how my love life should go. First of all, people don't care. They just nosy. They're gonna be all in your business asking questions because they're nosy and they just want something to gossip about.
social media is not the root to all everything.
Right.
Happiness and stuff. So
Right.
you can be happy with somebody off social media. You don't have to post your person.
I try not to let social media ruin my relationship with my family. At the end of the day gotta end.
Why would you say that?
Relationships get fucked up from social media, due to social media, due to what you post, due to what you may not post. Because sometimes it can be what you not posting that can make somebody feel some type of way too.
They be having these new cars and just they be wearing all. They had their hair done every 2 weeks, but
Yep.
most of it is really credit card debt and afterpay.
Hello.
All
Hello.
that.
Feel like you're in my life, you add no value to my life, like enhance what I already got going on, it's over. It's a wrap from here on out. But my thing is, do you tell that person that it's over, or do you just let it be over, like ghost them? And if you're gonna make me feel good in the bed, I want to feel good outside of the bed too. If you're not changing and elevating, and or your people around you is not changing and elevating and want to be better and doing better, and they just stuck, you know, you gotta let them go. If you have never seen a therapist to talk about your issues, you don't have to worry about nobody judging you. I'm in my snapback seat.
I wasn't asking any questions. I was going to defend my daughter.
Because if you hear in your child's voice that they hurt and stuff, you pulling up.
That's true, but I'm saying I feel like you should only go to your parents when it's like you've done it for real. That's when I feel like you go to your parents. It's gonna make y'all tired at them.
I know I am. You know you still ain't done. You mad at the time. You gonna take the nigga back. You gonna take him back. I know I have. And so that's why I never really put my brothers, and I will always call my mama, because even though I knew she'll be mad or feel some type of way or whatever, I feel like if I got them involved, it will probably go to a different level. She's gonna take my side.
I'm gonna take her side, but
But
I'm gonna
then-
listen. But I'm gonna tell her if she's right or wrong, because I know they still got to make their own mistakes. They can't live through mine.
I need to further figure something out about a man. And I feel like if I give her just a little negative about him, or unsure about something about him, and she has an influence to a certain extent on what decisions I make, I might just been to let go of my future husband.
I already knew him for like 5 years.
I ain't knew it for 2 days.
You know that not too much more than you being a side woman is going to become of that. So, first of all, why even let him meet your children? If you wanted to accept the fact that, okay, this man got a woman and I'm going to deal with it, why let him meet your children, though? Facebook like a TV show these days. You don't even have to watch TV, baby. Cancel your cable. Just make sure you got a Facebook account, an Instagram account. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get all the action and love stories, and man, you're going to catch it all on social media. Social media know too much about what you got going on, because that ain't a good thing either. Because when you let other people, other women or other men, let them see all of your gifts, your love, your affection, your happiness that you're receiving from your man or your woman, it's somebody out there that want that. They don't want to go get their own. They want yours. Nobody's ever my goals. I set my own goals, my own standards, my own morals, my own whatever that I want from a relationship, out of relationship, how I want to build with my person, and what's going to make me happy within myself and for me and my partner, not what I see somebody else doing on social media. As you should elevate as you get older. as you should grow for the better as you get older, as you should learn from the younger you as you get older, as you should. I feel like that's a question that needs to be asked up front, whether you're casual. Should you go through all the hassle if you already know you don't want children? Just, casual ask, hey, do you want more children? I just want to know because I'm a woman that want to feel like I would be the reason that he didn't get to experience that. But I did ask him in the beginning as well, do you want children? And he said yes. And I said no. Some of us have our children 24/8. Some may choose to spend it with their children, and nothing wrong with that. Some may choose to go get pampered, probably go get their nails done, get a massage, go get some good food to eat, and just spend that day relaxing by themselves. And some, may be spending it with family and their children. So I feel like ain't no right or wrong answer with it. But that day was all about me. It was all about the mother. So I don't see why it's always a big deal each and every holiday. Mind the business that pays you and sweep in front of your front door before you try to sweep around somebody else's front door. And you got me, the woman you're with, nothing. I had to watch you drop your son off with a money bouquet, a necklace, card, etc. That's crazy as fuck to me. What are you not understanding? And look, I'm not about to go back and forth with you about this petty shit. You sound childish as fuck. I told you happy Mother's Day, and I do appreciate what you do for my child, but we still fresh. I didn't feel I had to get you anything. If you don't get that, I don't know what to tell you. A nigga look out for you on a daily. Social media is a mess. Has your ego ever gotten in the way of a woman being the breadwinner? How does a man know when a woman is the one? Lingerie important to a man?
You want the moo-moo?
Oh my goodness.
You know what we're here to do.
I seen the Meg challenge. I wanted to do it, not on the internet, but I wanted to do it and have it in my phone type shit.
Female will tell you, I ain't talking about it. 300 dudes, 365 dudes. Message a female every day, once a day. Ain't turning her head about it.
What makes a man cheat? Yes, I'm against the threesome.
But Brittany over there already with Sarah. Why y'all gotta do it, pay the bills? And why you can't be happy? That's why men cheat.
Are you in a room together, or like one come out the room and then the other one go in? Like, is you taking turns, or y'all in a room together? How do that work? Have you ever talked to somebody?
Dating today, Chinese shit keeping all season. Man happy, broke. Like you need to know how to deal with people.
Instead of going to cheat, why not just leave the woman?
Cheaper to stay.
Do you ask women about their body count?
Females gonna say, "Oh, you just put it in. Oh, it didn't count. It was little." So they Xing them out. Just being real. Kind of hurt some females. I ain't gonna get on hard, but the dude gonna still say, "Oh, you got it in on 1-2 pumps, still hit." You know what I'm saying?
Do you think a title makes things complicated from a man's point of view? Like the teacher was going viral. The little girls were taking his hair down.
Right.
How do you feel about that? Little girls taking down. I mean, I consider a sneaky link to be a relationship too. Call me when you want sex. Call me when you leave the club. Call me when you need a fix. If you hiding the other person from somebody, I feel like that's a sneaky. Hit me with the "what you doing" sex. Well, I miss you sex. And so you're like, damn, because you miss him too, right? A sneaky link can turn into feelings. Some of these dudes, block them. I don't want no sneaky link that ain't finna be fun. I don't want no sneaky link that I'm finna be arguing with. I don't want that type of sneaky link if I'm gonna be linking. How we linking if you ain't answering the phone? Welcome back to a fresh start. A new name, as y'all can see. We're gonna get into that as well. Let the people know where you been, what's going on. But if you're here to support me, you're gonna be here, you're gonna stay, you're gonna support me, you're gonna watch, because that's what supporters do. You know what I'm saying? They support and they watch and they, and I don't mind some constructive criticism. You might agree with me on some things and you might not, but it's all good. And I'm here for it either way. It's like, oh my God, I gotta wait another 7 days to come. No funds, no fun. It's okay to miss out on stuff. Maybe you can be single or in a relationship, and depending on what your occupation is and what type of lifestyle you live in, it can be hard still. It really takes a 2-income household. Some people robbing Peter to pay Paul, and then sometimes you can't even get it
from Peter. You can't even rob Peter to give it to Paul, because shit, Peter ain't got it either. Get your shit together. Are accepting it. We making ourselves think that ain't no better. We can't get no better commitment, no better man to come in and want to help us raise our children. But you done took them back. Y'all might be fighting, scrapping, black eyes, pulling her out, got patches of her missing, and then later on that night before 10 p.m. you're fighting at 1 p.m. and by 10 p.m. y'all laid the fuck up. And everybody else is mad and got their opinions on what y'all situation is. And then, not to top it off, then the people that put it on the internet want to get fucking mad because other people are talking about it. Baby, this is the internet. Whether you delete it, a post, whether you delete the live, the recording, or whatever the case may be, baby, somebody already done screenshotted it or screen recorded. Because once anything hits the internet, it's there forever. We get to the point where we've invested time into this person, and that was never the case with them. Like, they probably like you a lot, but they just don't want to commit. They're not ready for commitment. They never told you that. They ain't tell us that. We just assumed the whole time. The man ain't feeling that way. He just think we vibing, we kicking. And then they know that they the breadwinner, and they know that you can't manage without them. Oh, they gonna dog your ass. For the most part, those type of men, they controlling, they manipulative, they gonna do the love bombing shit. But you get some men out here that's abusive, cheaters, liars, and goddamn it, they be love bombing. In reality, we unhappy at the motherfucking house, we crying, we depressed, we gaining all. You either gaining weight or you losing weight, and either way ain't a good look. Cause you love your Mr. When you asking for a threesome, does that mean you're not interested in your woman? He goes on to say it's a fantasy. Men that's watching, how many of y'all would say it's just a fantasy of y'all to have a threesome? This woman likes women. She's into women. So in order for her to be with a woman, he has to join in. He has to join in or get a hall pass. He said they just kind of talk about threesomes, and then she'll say she wants to have one. If you have a woman that's into that, then it shouldn't be an issue, right? And I also asked, is there ever an issue with jealousy? If the woman is going to agree to it, it's better that she chooses who the woman is going to be. And why can't you try different ways to spice it up without adding another woman? It's always y'all turn. My opinion on that is, a man won't marry a side chick, but he'll destroy his whole family for one. I said what I said. I think everybody has been a side piece at least once in their life, maybe twice. And sometimes, a lot of times, not knowing, in the dark about it until you find out. And when you find out and we stick around with these men, then that's a whole different subject, because y'all already got deep into it. You love them. Y'all in love possibly. Side pieces, they bold. They ain't hiding. They want to be seen. They want to be taken on trips. They want to be out in public with you. They want to do all that. She gonna keep on coming around here jumping on this thing. Then I'm gonna keep letting her ride. Posting I'm single screens, come fuck me. Yeah, it could be a sneaky way of letting somebody that you was once dealing with, or somebody that you liking, and like I said, being in your inbox or always coming on your posts. Like, it could be a way that you letting them know, like, I'm free now. I wasn't free at first. I was turning you down at first. Come try again. Hit my line again. Inbox me again. You might get a different response out of me. Some people just post that they single because they single. Some people are happy that they finally single. Well, I'm not doing it. I could see maybe the first year you getting to know that person. After that, if you still not sure what you want to do, I'm motherfucking gone. You can figure that shit out by yourself, because you got to match my energy. As long as you are dating me and we're actually dating and we're actually progressing and getting to know each other and building something, working at building something, then yeah, you could be my only person that I'm talking to. Y'all just in the talking stage, so ain't no feelings involved. So may the best man win. I want to start making motherfuckers go Dutch because in 2 years, only one person made it to a second date. Damn. You can go on a boring, expensive date. You can go on a less expensive date and have the best time of your life. Peace for you.
Yelling triggers me. So I don't want to yell. I want to sit and have a conversation.
Right,
but if you
right.
start yelling at me, I am going to retreat and I'm going to get mad because I already told you this is what triggers me. I don't want to yell. I want to fight.
You just having a talk, but ain't nobody comprehending and ain't no understanding coming from it. Then what's the point in talking about it? I feel like sometimes people don't listen to understand. People listen to be ready to snap back at you.
Is it this? That's a big old A. And you still worry about getting a piece of ass, and that's your main concern. Oh, like you got a long way to go.
You got a very fucking long way to go.
You,
one of the biggest issues with relationships, I feel like, is people are basing their relationships and what it should be or what it should look like based off of what they see on social media.
When you deal with a girl, she don't care. She care about the money.
Right.
If you dealing with a woman, she care about being taken care of mentally and physically.
Mm-hmm. If you're not adding value, because a man is a bonus, and a man that is going to be a provider, protector, and just going to make me happy, we can laugh, that's a bonus for me.
A woman is going to cheat when she feel like she missing something. A man gonna cheat because he see a piece of ass. The best sex in your life didn't come from that dude that you with. The best sex gonna come from that dude that's sitting on his mama's couch right now.
He trying to fuck his way into a home.
So
I feel like sometimes people get comfortable in their relationships and they just don't think that they have to do those same things that they did to get you. And so that's when I think for some women and some men, that's when the nagging, as they call it, or the we need to talk because this ain't working.
Right. Do I think she did it? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe not. It don't matter. It's just the thought that you think.
I'm 40 now, so back when I was dating in my 20s, early like teens versus my 20s, it was much easier. Like when you first meet somebody, you might get butterflies when you like them, you feeling the vibe. Have you ever lied when you was getting to know somebody?
It was a money thing. When it came time for you to get your raise, you wasn't getting it.
How long you say butterflies last when you dealing with a man?
You got to give a white lie. But now if you just blankly just lying, just telling a lie, and it's easy for you to do it and tell another, then I'm just like, nah, I don't do it.
One thing I cannot stand is a liar.
I hate liars.
You get there and try for your first experience,
and it be horrible.
It be terrible. Like, the food ain't good. It might be a long wait time. The drinks ain't strong enough.
Of course, we hungry because we done starve ourselves waiting to get there for this brunch. We finna eat. Get there. It took like 2 hours for us to get our food. And then even with that, like nobody even came over there and be like, look, I'm sorry. But when they did decide to come over there and be like, okay, I'm sorry, we behind. I feel like they could have gave us the appetizer, or they could have been like, well, let me get y'all some mimosas and stuff, while y'all wait.
Instagram, TikTok, like I do have guys in my inbox. Like, don't get me wrong. Nowadays, that's how people are meeting. You know what I'm saying? They boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives. You meet somebody in person, you can see their body language and stuff like that. Versus when you meet somebody online, somebody hop in your inbox, you just talking. Y'all typing. You don't get to see their face. You don't get to see when you ask them a question, how they looking, or you know what I'm saying? You don't get to see that. Who's to say where you gonna meet your person at? Who's to say where I'm gonna meet my husband at? Who's to say? I feel like everybody already got somebody. Niggas be bold these days. Niggas don't care. Niggas be posting their wife, their girlfriend all over their page and still be in your inbox trying to holler at you and to tell you, well, we on bad terms. We ain't doing too good.
Can't nobody change what I'm going through but me. In order to elevate, in order to grow, in order to come out of the depression or, do better, be better for yourself, to feel good about yourself, you have to change within. I'm an overthinker. I can overthink some stuff that's probably not even that serious. Ain't nobody doing it to you but you. You got to change your situation. You got to change your circumstances. I had to change my mindset. I had to just change how I think and act and react to a lot of stuff. Hate that I ever had to choose sometimes between, what my kids asked for and what was my priority. Going through and growing through. And people are not always in a position to help you. So you got to make sure you put yourself in a position to be able to help yourself. Keep your goals to yourself. Whatever you're working on, keep it to yourself until it's set in stone. Look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you gonna want to look good. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it be he say, she say, back and forth stuff. The bad friend with the 1D is the one who never shows up, for you when, your birthday come around, when you have these milestones that you read. All she is good for is going out to clubs, turning up. You know what I'm saying? She that kind of girlfriend. She ain't the supportive girlfriend that, you know what I'm saying, it can balance out. Y'all can go party together, but also she can be there for a listening ear and to support you and to motivate you and, be a true friend. So you got to look out for them kind of women. They are no good, don't mean you no good. They be jealous hearted. They be hating from the sideline. They just shady and they really don't give a fuck. Because, it's levels to what you talk to your friends about. You got this friend you might talk to about, just light shit, just fun shit, going out, planning trips and, you know what I'm saying, just the friend you turn up with. Then you got the friend over here that you tell more serious shit to if you going through shit. You got them type of friends if you just mentally going through something and you need somebody to talk to. You got different levels for different friends. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. It ain't never his fault. It's something going on. It's something going on and you need to check into it. You could be trying to fix a person whole time. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. You better put yourself in a situation where you pouring into their glass, filling their glass up. You better met that broken person and you knew it and you still stay because you thought you were a better person than his last and you thought that you could change him. You thought that you could fix him and you knew damn well in your heart, down in your soul, that that person did not want to change and didn't give a fuck. Who gonna pour into you? When you pour all of you into that other person and you never get nothing back, they not pouring back into you, you losing. Don't ever try to fix a broken person because it's only going to result in you being broken yourself. Hurt people hurt people. A soft girl era does not have anything to do with a man. You can't go into a relationship expecting somebody else to fix you. The aesthetic is all about self-expression and embracing your own lifestyle without needing validation from anyone else, especially not a man. Everybody got their own pace that they going at. As long as you're not focused on what the next person is doing or if they moving quicker than you or if, you know what I'm saying, life is going this way for them and it's not for you, you got to stay focused. You got to have that tunnel vision and focus on self. If we focus on the things that we can change versus the things that we can't, you can get much, much further and you'll feel a lot better. It's all about self-love and self-expression because a lot of people in relationships, women, they ain't in their soft girl era. They having it hard. We got to realize that men have their own things going on too. Don't depend on a man for nothing. Make sure if he wasn't there, you can still do it on your own. A man is a bonus. A good man is a bonus. Respect my emotions. Sometimes, a person can be going through something and, sometimes at the moment, I'm going to be real, you don't want to come out of that funk right then and there. Sometimes you want to sit in sorrow and just be in your feelings, and that's okay. Just because you feel like you didn't disrespect me or you didn't overstep, don't mean I don't feel that way. Don't be afraid to tell people how you feel and what you need from them at the moment or what you don't need from them at the moment. And that's on them if they get mad or feel some type of way. Learn to respect people's boundaries when they are going through something. Don't tell me what I believe in ain't real. Don't tell me what I believe in ain't the truth or made up. 2 things that you'll never ever really hear me talk about or post about. I'm not talking politics or religion with nobody. I believe what I believe, and that's that on it.